to my channel again. In this video, we're going to go over more practice problems. We're going to be solving some equations using Cramer's rule. Now, if you have not watched my previous video where I explained what Cramer's rule is, and then I gave you an example, what I recommend is that you go back to this video first. That's going to pop out right now. Click there, and once you're finished watching the video and understanding how Cramer's rules work, then come back with me and let's work over these practice problems. Now, if you have already watched the video, go ahead and try to do these problems and pause the video. After you're done, go ahead and click play, and I'm going to solve these problems to make sure, and you can use me so you can check your answers. All right, hopefully you pause the video, and I'm going to go over first problem right now. I'm going to go over the first problem. Hopefully you work on both problems. Maybe if you only work on one problem and you want to check first before you do the second problem, that's also okay. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to remember that in order to get x, I need the determinant of x divided by the determinant of the constant. And to get y, I need the determinant of y, the y variable, divided by the determinant of the constant. So I'm going to get the determinant of the constant, the determinant of x, and the determinant of y. So let's get the determinant of the constant, which in this case is 3. The matrix will be 3, 1, 2, 3. By the way, let me just write down here. This will be A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. All right. Okay. So that it's equal to 3 times 3 minus 2 times 1. And that's equal to 9 minus 2, which is 7. Now the determinant of x, remember the formulas from the last video, that will be 5, 8, the matrix is this one, 5, 8, 1, and 3. So that's equal to 5 times 3 minus 8 times 1. Well, that's 15. Oops, 15 minus 8. 3 times 5 is 15. 8 times 1 is 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. And lastly, we need the determinant of y. Well, that will be, let's see, that will be 3, 2, 5, 8. So that will be 3 times 8 minus 2 times 5. Well, 3 times 8 is 24, and this is 10. 2 times 5 is 10, and that gives me 14. So when I substitute these values for x, so x is a determinant of x. Well, the determinant of x is 7. So it's 7 divided by the determinant of the constant. In this case, it's also 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. And to get y is a determinant of y, which is 14, divided by the determinant of the constant, which is 7, and that's 2. So my answer is 1, 2. Very good. Hopefully you also got this answer. Now let me work on the second problem. Again, you can always pause the video. I know that I run a little bit too fast. But again, you can always pause the video and work through it at your own pace. Okay, so let me do it here. Again, I always like to start with the formulas. I guess I'm old school like that. Because if I write down the formulas, then that tells me exactly what I need and what I need to find. Okay, what I need to find. So again, we start with the determinant of the constant. 5, negative 3, 3, and 4. That will be 5 times 4 minus 3 times negative 3. This is 20 plus 9, because this is a negative 3 times a negative 3. That's positive 9, which gives us 29. Okay, and then we have the determinant of the x. Let's write down our matrix. That will be negative 19, 6, and negative 3 and 4. And that's equal to negative 19 times 4 minus 6 times negative 3. Well, negative 19 times 4 is negative 76. And negative 6 times negative 3 is positive 18. And that gives us negative 58. And lastly, the determinant of y. This is, the matrix will be 5, negative 19, 3, and 6. And that's equal to 5 times 6 minus 3 times negative 19. Well, 5 times 6 is 30. Negative 3 times negative 19. You can use a calculator for that, and that's positive 57. And this gives us 87. So what do I need now? What do I need now? The last thing. I need to substitute the values that I got into this equation. Okay, that's what I have to do. So we get x is equal to negative 58 divided by 29, and y is equal to 87 divided by 29. Well, if you put this on the calculator, negative 58 divided by 29 is negative 2, and 87 divided by 29 is 3. Okay, so our final answer is negative 2 comma 3. Okay, hopefully that was some fun practice. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe. This helps me to help you.